All right, we are gonna keep the practical problem-solving gifting going with a sponge. We are on our final quantities of that has more than 900 perfect 5-star reviews. We have sold over 100,000 of these because it's just genius. It's from the one and only home problem solver, Debbie Meyer, and it is her Genius Sponge. Get on in here because you know what? Seeing is believing with this. This is the best sponge ever. We're talking inhibiting bacteria. It's like a new sponge every time. It lasts so much longer. This is a perfect gift as well. And these are our snowmen.
Yes, we did snowmen just for this time of year. It's a little bit, it's a very limited edition, okay? I won't say it's a collector because you're not
well, you know what? With the way people love these, they might collect them.
Well, you know, I do. You know me, I'm all about science. I'm science in the kitchen. So this is the science of keeping your kitchen cleaner, longer, without any work. I don't want to have to clean the thing I clean with. So I'm going to tell you all about my sponges. First of all, there's a little snowman. Isn't that cute? This is what is going to replace this. Go to your sink right now. I mean, I know you got a thing that looks like this, right? Okay, when you walk past your sink and it stinks, it's not your sink, it's your sponge. That's because the bacteria and the molds and everything that's in that sponge is actually growing. I want you to look at this piece of tape. So this will explain the science to you. You see all of that that's what's on an ordinary cellulose sponge. It is not just on it or in it, it's growing, it's multiplying, and it stinks. If you simply replace that with one of my Debbie Meyer Genius Sponges, now watch that. You see the poof?
Yeah.
Little poof?
Disappearing.
That's showing you, and now this is prepared by the independent laboratory who did this testing. They said my sponges will not support the growth or in or on the sponge or the scrubber for the life of the sponge. Now let's talk a little bit about what this sponge means to you. This sponge will never get hard. Ever. It'll always be soft. It will never smell. The scrubby side is made of the same material as the front side, and it's a natural ingredient that causes that inhibition of molds and bacteria. And we're talking about things like salmonella, black mold, MRSA, all the things we know and have heard of, and a lot of things we haven't.
Absolutely.
So I can't pronounce, so I don't even bother saying that. Lots of things. Okay, so that's the difference. Now, how long will this sponge last? This sponge will last the equivalent of 15 ordinary sponges.
Wow, and we're getting 8 today, by the way,
You're getting a pack of 8. So if you don't want to do math in the morning, neither do I. So let's show you what it looks like when you buy 8 of these snowmen. This is what you're not buying.
Come on.
Look at that.
And this is what we all tend to have in our home. And I'll tell you what, you can get a 2-pack of these and you could spend anywhere from $3 to maybe $4. Well, we're doing 8 of these that last each one 15 times longer. And when you break that down, I did do the math this morning, $2.25
That is absolutely spectacular. Yeah. I mean, I started laughing when you told me.
And it's free shipping today, too.
And then the other thing is absorption. What do you want a sponge to do? You want it to absorb. So let's watch this. I made a mess. Okay. It's a small mess, but I made a mess. So I want you to get down here and watch that. You see that little blue water there? You don't even have to do anything to make my sponges work. Watch this. I'm just going to put it down. Watch, the water's already it's crawling into the sponge. Now, it actually separated from that. Look, it's dry there. There's the rest of the...
Unbelievable.
So if I spill something in the kitchen, I just take my sponge and throw it down on top of it. And that's it. Look.
And here's why this is so smart. No matter what kind of kitchen you have, no matter what kind of cooking you do, we all need a sponge. Every single day. You use it to wash your dishes. Maybe you wipe your counters. Maybe you go clean your bathrooms with it. But you want something that's better, that lasts longer, that actually works, that inhibits the growth of bacteria and mold. And you're getting 8 of them. They're super cute for the holidays and just for the winter season. And this would make a great stocking stuffer. Like, how cute would that be?
Come on over here and have a look at this. This is what I did. Because
adorable.
I'm getting emails from people who are saying, I know you won't believe me, but I'm giving your sponges as stocking stuffers. I said, yes, I believe you.
I would love it.
So what I tend to do is this. I actually put a little ribbon on 2 of them, and the instruction sheet that comes with the pack of 8, I just Xerox it, copy it, fold it up, put it between them, and put that in a stocking. How cute is that? Super cute. Okay, where's the place besides your kitchen where there's the most water thrown around? The bathroom. Bathroom. Okay. Yep. So keep this next to your sink as well in the bathroom. Every day, my family, they just wipe off the water on the faucet and around the sink, and I have a clean bathroom, and I didn't have to do anything. So now let's talk about the scrubber side. The scrubber side is made of the exact same material, except that it's a rougher configuration. It's just a slightly different formula, has all the same benefits, the same ingredient, natural ingredient that's in the sponge part is also in the scrubber. Now, if you've ever had a scrubber on a sponge and you've scrubbed out a pan of scrambled eggs,
oh my gosh,
you spend the next hour doing this, right? Not on mine. You'll actually, it will rinse clean. So you just, running water, it rinses clean. So now what do you do to take care of it? Nothing, except rinse it out. You're gonna use less soap because the density of the sponge will actually foam up much more. So your liquid soap, you use very little. Once you rinse it out, sit it next to your sink, come back to use it. Next time you're using it, it is essentially a brand new sponge because nothing is growing in it or on it for the life of the sponge. You cannot wear out its effectiveness. So let's talk about how we use sponges. This smelly thing, really, what do? You wipe out your sink, right? Yeah. You wipe the countertops, and then you go and wash things like your baby's toys or your utensils, your high chair. It will still, the sponge may still pick up some contaminants on it, but the point is it'll rinse it off. And I'm not adding things like bleach and all those chemicals to the cleaning process. Again, here is the tape made by the science lab that did the testing. Those things that you see there represent the molds and bacteria not only on your sponge, but in it and growing. They multiply. And when they multiply, they smell. That's why you get that stink. There you're looking at my sponge, where it's going poof, poof, poof.
Look at that.
It's not supporting any of that growth in or on my sponge. So when you wipe up something, like, you know, you don't even think about it. You wipe stuff, you wipe your cutting boards.
Yeah, absolutely.
With my sponge, you rinse it. It's a new sponge.
Set it down and you're done. And here, I love the name Genius Sponge because it is. It's taking a problem we all deal with, something we all have to use, and finding a way to solve it, make life easier, make it more practical, save you money because one sponge is lasting you 15 times longer. And it's not just us. This is a customer pick. There are nearly 1,000 reviews. More than 900 of them are perfect 5 stars on a sponge.
Isn't that amazing?
On a sponge.
I'm so thrilled that people took the time to actually review a sponge. Look how dry this is.
Look at that.
People reviewed a sponge because, you know, you don't think about it, but when you're in your home and you think to yourself, I want it to smell nice, I want it to feel cleaner, I want all those wonderful things for my house, I also don't want to have to do extra work. You know me for my green bags and my green boxes. It's the science of keeping your food fresh longer.
Right.
This is the science of keeping your sponge fresh longer. How's that? And I don't want to do things like take this dirty thing and put it in a microwave to clean it. First of all, it doesn't get hot enough to really clean the interior of the sponge. Second of all, why would I put this filthy thing in a place where I cook food?
Right.
All right. Well, that's another point. I don't have to add chemicals to my life because this is natural. It's easy to clean it. You use just running water.
Yeah.
You can clean up a mess. You can clean.
This is amazing.
It holds. I believe it's 24 times its own weight in 48 times its own weight in water. I got the numbers backwards. Its own weight in water. And look at the absorption speed. It actually just crawls right into the sponge.
So cool.
It's so, look, it's
I love this configuration too because we're doing 8 of these, so you could even keep some for yourself and then give others as gifts because it's the holiday season. The kitchen is where all the action's happening. It's a really fun, festive little snowman. We're down to the final quantities of these. It's not just the holidays. This is the whole season of winter. It's adorable. It makes a great gift for a hostess or that person who loves to entertain and their home is always busy, or just a mom like me, or just someone with a busy household that's constantly cleaning. This really covers everybody on your list. Well, I would keep a couple and then give a couple.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I think about people actually ask me for my sponges. It's the strangest thing. They say, well, you know, when I'm coming to the house, like, got a couple of sponges around? Yes, I do. Okay. I used to throw out 1 sponge every week because I actually did it. Oh, there you are. Hi. Good morning. I used to throw out a sponge a week because I did not want to add bleach. I didn't want to have to clean the sponge. I didn't want to put it in the dishwasher with my dishes. Right. All those things. I still don't want to clean the thing I clean with. So I would always do that. So I would throw one away, pull out another one, and again, that's money. That's money that I'm throwing away. When you buy 8 of my sponges, you are not going to buy this. So look at all those sponges that you are not going to buy.
That's basically what you're getting with the 8-pack today.
Exactly.
But minus the bacteria and the mold, lasting longer, holding much more absorbency there. All around found it's just a smart thing to have in your house. Genius, if you will.
And now, once you've seen this video, and you go back to your sink and you look at that old sponge you've got laying there, you are going to feel ill. So just replace it with one of my sponges. The difference will be you'll have a sponge that doesn't smell, isn't loaded with bacteria, isn't loaded with all kinds of molds, and it's all kinds of bacteria, including the scary ones that we have heard of, like, and we've all heard the names, salmonella, MRSA, black mold. It will not let those things grow. So just do the simplest thing possible. I always tell you, I don't want to make new problems. I solve problems, I don't create new ones. So this is a sponge that's going to last you for a very long time. Go read the reviews, those 5-star reviews. People are saying they're still on the first pack of sponges they bought a long time ago.
So there you go. Pick these up while we have the super cute snowman available, because it is down to the final quantities of those, but it's that same Genius sponge that you know and love. And while I have you here, I could not have you here